What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Happy New Year's, everybody. You know I have to start off the year of 2019 with a wacky 100% potential unit. So I've been saving this one for the 1st of January. This is, of course, a free-to-play Super TEQ Arale-chan unit. Now, I did give her level 20 crits because of, the skill sets are pretty mediocre, and we can cover the stats here in a second. But yes, I did waste the key items to go through the story event and finish up the, the unlocking the paths and all that crap. But I mean, I've wanted to rainbow this unit for quite some time, and honestly, it's not worth it. It's just, again, merely collection purposes. You saw the video a couple days ago about, the unique rainbow units that I have in my deck. I mean, these are solely meant for collection purposes, and that's it. No relevancy as to, using the cards or whatever. So let's go ahead and cover the stats real fast. This is going to be a leader skill tech type HP 77% increase. Super attack will cause extreme damage to enemy. Passive skill is +4 key attack increase of 4,000 when HP is 30% or above. Link skills include mechanical menaces, that's +1 key. The innocence is 10% increase to attack. Shocking speed is +2 key. Revival +2 key. Battlefield Diva +2 key. Penguin Village Adventure 15% increase to attack, and Shattering the Limit is +2 key. As you can see, HP level at Rainbow status is 10,041, attack is 9,765, and defense is 6,891. 12 Ki Multiplier is 130%. Again, this is from the story event that's available basically with the key item to go back in the older events that's not currently available. Yeah, I just went ahead and did it because I wanted to. I mean, this is one of those units that I've wanted to get to 100% for a while now, and as soon as we found out about the key items coming back, I was very much set on doing this first thing. And I have a lot of support units helping her out. This is starting off with the agility, not agility, but mono tech team. And I kind of wanted to pick newer Dokkan events just to get it in perspective of how this unit is at 100% in some of the newer events. So I did purposely choose newer Dokkan events just for that reason. She's actually not doing too bad considering how limited of a unit it is. Granted, she is getting a lot of help from the Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohan. 30% increase to attack and defense for the tech type, including other attributes. But I did bring in the tech Vegito as well. That's 30% increase to attack for allies and defense as well, I think. And then the Supreme Kaya Time also provides up to 40% increase to attack and defense. Also a critical chance. So I did bring in units that do help her out, but for such an old limited unit, you kind of have to. You know what I mean? So. Hopefully, there's been quite a few of you guys curious about, how this unit is at 100%. I don't disappoint. This is my shit right here. This is the type of stuff I enjoy doing, and might as well start off 2019 like this. You know what I mean? That's the way to bring in the new year. All right, let's see how the Dokkan mode is with the transforming Goku unit, or against the transforming Goku, I should say. A lot of help, obviously, and I screwed up here, missed two of the spots, but it's all good. We'll see how she does. I mean, I do like the card art a lot. It's pretty cute, and definitely a throwback. Speaking of which, I think I'm drawn to this card because it is such a throwback to the manga itself, and it was a very funny segment of the manga. Like I had a great time. Reading the manga as well as watching the anime of this, Penguin Village adventure with, General Blue and Goku chasing General Blue into the village and all that, and the cameo with Arale and all that. It was great. Okay, so I did choose the newest Dokkan event here. This is going to be the Gogeta Blue event, so obviously a very powerful enemy and, definitely a relevant event. So we'll see how she does here. I mean, neutral type 166k without the critical. I mean, it's okay, I guess. And we'll see how she does against Super Saiyan Gogeta here. And yeah, we'll actually be able to see her defensive abilities too. Now, granted, she is getting help from support units, but hey, you do run teams with support, so it's all good. Yeah, 39,000 in damage really isn't bad. and putting out about 350k in potential damage, critting for about 310,000. So, I mean, yeah, it has definitely a decent output, but at the same time, this team was specifically built for her. You know what I mean? Like, I built a team specifically to maximize the potential for this unit, so it's not like you're gonna run this type of team, you know, frequently, but you could certainly run a Super TEQ team. I mean, against Super Saiyan Gogeta. So I highly doubt you would include this Arale-chan unit on this team, but you know, in case you were wondering, this is how this unit does against the Super Saiyan Gogeta unit. Maybe at some point she'll get some sort of Dokkan Awaken. Instead of a 4,000 increase to attack, it'll be some sort of percentage base, you know what I mean? Like, I highly doubt it'll get crazy like 80 or 90%, but maybe at the very least give her I don't know, like 70% or something. I doubt they will. I mean, it's a really old unit, so good memories though, good memories. Alright, a lot of attacks, and of course, he decides to super against her, and we'll see. I mean, 41,000 definitely isn't bad, but she is getting a lot of defensive help from the other two support guys, so yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but still, she's able to at least hold her own with the right team on the newest Dokkan event, so, you know, not bad. So I did switch over and used a super type team and just brought in a bunch of other units that would potentially help her. Like Topo obviously would, you know, help with the passive. The LR, Goten, and Trunks, they do have some link skills that she does, you know, share with them. So it's an okay unit to link up with. I've got other units. I can't remember on top of my head which units I brought in, but I think the Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan as well, and you see the LR Goku on there as well. All these guys provide some sort of passive support, whether it's attack or defense or both. So it definitely does help her out a little bit. And she's putting out similar numbers. I mean, 314,000 with the critical. I mean, it's an okay. It's actually pretty decent output considering how old this unit actually is, but. You know, I mean, it's not like you're gonna run this chick on any sort of relevant team right now. So, you know, take it for as you will. It's just merely testing out a unit that I just happen to want to get to rainbow status and just show her off a little bit. Not something. It's definitely not a unit I'm gonna use a lot. I'll go ahead and tell you that much. It's merely. I'm going to go into my deck and see the rainbow star next to her, and I'm going to be very satisfied. That's pretty much all that's for. You know what I mean? So it's yeah, it's all good. But she did surprise me a little bit. Even on the Super TEQ team, she was actually putting out some decent damage output. So pleasantly surprised about that. The one thing I wish they would do with, you know, her cards, whether it's this version or the strength, physical, agility, it doesn't really matter, but she needs a category. Like, she really needs to be on some sort of category. I don't know if that's going to be, like, you know, related to the mechanical menaces, link skill, whatever, but some sort of, you know, team. She's definitely not an android because she is fully a cyborg. She's a complete robot, so... You know, some sort of robot category, but how many robots are in the game, you know, as cards right now? It's probably very limited. Maybe, like, you know, like a Dragon Ball, you know, Youth Series Saga type deal would be kind of, I guess she would fall into that, you know, and it'd be a versatile enough category to where a lot of units would fall into. You know how to close it out with the... battle against Arale and Vegeta, like the Dragon Ball Super, you know, where Vegeta got tossed like a little girl. So, you know, it's definitely been a fun video. A good way to bring in the new year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. As always, you know, I appreciate you guys checking out these, you know, unique rainbow 100% potential videos. I'm sure some of you guys share the same passion for, you know, these types of units being seen at their max potential. You know, it's just it's just very fun to do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and as always, like I said, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.